All right, here we go, guys. So first off, I just want to kind of show you down here that we have more forms than we're going to work on available for you guys to go through. So if you go to the USCIS.gov, you click through a bunch of stuff and you come to these N400 topic exercises. I can send you guys this link right here so that you can look at the website yourself, because there's a couple ones we've gone over. I know that we've already gone over the family with marital status as well as children. And I know that we've gone over addresses before. I know that you guys know all that information. But what I want to talk about today is dates. So dates are how we talk about time, right? In terms of like, this is the day it happened, this is the month, this is the year. And usually America is a little bit different in the way that we say dates, because we say month, day, year. And that takes a little bit of practice, as well as the ordinal numbers is what they're called. So we don't say January 1, we say January 1st, right? So we're going to practice a little bit of the vocabulary around dates, okay?
Okay.
But if you guys are worried about studying for family with your marital status and spouses, children, and addresses, they have all of this information, and I'll send this link out after class, okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and we'll just start here with dates. Can everybody see this okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll go ahead and X that out so we have a little bit more room. All right. So what we're going to do is practice saying the months of the year. So we're just going to say them all together. Okay, I'll say it, then you guys say it. Sound good?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. January.
January.
Good. February.
February.
March.
March.
April.
April.
May.
May.
June.
June.
July.
July.
August.
August.
September.
September.
October.
October.
November.
November.
December.
December.
Good. Okay. So now here's where things get tricky, right? We got to worry about all these numbers. And I wish I had a secret to help you guys remember this, but I really don't. You just have to memorize it, okay? So the ones that are a little strange are mostly the first three, right? So we have this first, second, and third, right? These are kind of our strangest ones. So can you guys think of a way to remember those, or is this just something we're going to have to memorize? Do you guys have in your language, is it close? First, second, and third, are those words close to it? Or anything like that? How do you guys say that in, Asma, you speak Arabic, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How do you say first, second, and third in Arabic?
الأول الثاني.
Okay, so nowhere near close, right?
Yeah. Difference.
So like I said, it sucks. I would love to come up with a way for you guys to remember this, but you're just gonna have to memorize it, okay?
Yeah, okay.
So let's say that we are gonna write out first. What's a date that uses the word first?
One.
Right? So give me a full date that uses the word first.
August 1.
August 1. And then how do we say that?
August 1st.
Good. And we'll just say 2020.
2020.
Perfect. Okay. And then right here, let's do it again. The same thing. What's a date that has the second with it?
June.
June what?
2. Second.
Right. We got it. So I think it's kind of hard, but we have to just keep practicing. And part of what your homework is going to be is to actually, if you're able to, is print this and write it out, or on your own paper, follow on the screen and practice writing these numbers, because that will really help you remember them. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Oops, how do we clear all this? Here, all drawings. Perfect. All right. First, second, third. 4th. That one's pretty easy, right? Because we have, oh my goodness, y'all, I'm so sorry. 4th is pretty easy because we have what number here in the middle of it? What's this number here that's highlighted?
4.
4,
Mhm.
right? So June 4th, how many is that?
4.
4. Is this pretty basic for you guys? Do you guys feel comfortable with this? Okay, I feel like I'm like really digging in deep, and I'm like, I think you guys are familiar with this, okay?
Mhm.
So then most of them usually just have the TH added to the end of it. Again, the only ones that are different there are these first 3, and that's going to be the same 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Here it's different, 11th, 12th. You know what I'm saying? So all you got to do is memorize it, okay? All right. Are we feeling comfortable with the letters here? Feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I know this is boring, but I got to make sure you know it. Okay?
It's okay.
All right. So we say and write the dates in this order. What is the order again?
Month, day, year.
Perfect, right? And on many forms, you will read MM, DD, YY, YY, right? And this means that you need to fill all of the spaces, okay? So sometimes when we write, we'll just say it simply like this. We'll just say like 1, 1, 20. Oops, excuse me. 1, 1, 20, right? Does this follow this format?
No.
No.
0, 1.
Right? So what do we need to do, Asma? You had it right.
0, 1 / 0, 1
Good.
2020.
Just 2020? Yeah, 2020. Perfect. I thought you just said 20. Yep. So we got that. Okay. So we write dates in short form with, again, 0, 0, or 0, 5, 0, 9, 2010, right? So we have 2 for the month, 2 for the date, and 4 for the year, right? So what date is New Year's Day?
1st of January.
January 1st.
Right, but we got to say the full sentence when we're in our N400 interview. We have to say New Year's Day is January 1st. Perfect. Okay. So what is today's date?
Today is 1st of June.
What is it?
June 1st.
June.
June 1st, right?
June 1st.
Yeah, that's okay. I knew what you meant, but we just got to practice doing it kind of the more American way, okay?
Okay.
What was the date yesterday?
June 2nd.
What was the date yesterday?
Was
yesterday.
31st May.
Good. May 31st.
31st.
Okay, we got to say the month first. It's a little confusing, and we're the only ones that do it. I don't know why, but man, luck of the draw, right?
Okay.
So what's the date tomorrow? Asma, you had this one.
June 2nd.
June 2nd, right?
Okay.
And then what's your birthday?
Me?
Yeah.
August 15th.
Good, August 15th. And Khadijah, when is your birthday?
January 1st.
Good, January 1st. Mine's January 10th. We're very close. Okay. Is that making okay sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Month first, date second. If you mess it up, it probably won't be the end of the world, but it's just good to make sure that you're being as correct as possible with this type of stuff, okay?
Okay.
Oops. How do I get rid of that? Oh my goodness, guys, I'm so sorry. I just don't know how to use this stuff yet. Clear all my drawings. All right. We're ready to go. Okay. So this is going to be a piece of your homework. I want to do this one together, and I want to do this one together just to make sure that you guys are feeling good about it. But I want you to come back through here and look at these when you guys do your homework later in the week. Does that sound okay?
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be here on the bottom of page 2. The answers are here, so try not to cheat. I know it'll be very easy, okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's look here at this first one. What is this date, Asma?
This date, 01.
Oops.
Jan-
Oh, go ahead and just read out the date.
Okay. January 9th, 1986.
Perfect. January 9th, 1986. Okay. And then you were getting it, you were just ahead of me, right? So how do we write that when we're writing it in short form?
01/09/1986.
Perfect. All right, you got it. Okay. And then Khadijah, could you do this one down here? Let's go ahead and just read this short form first, please.
10th, 10/30/2009.
Perfect. Okay. And then how do we write that?
That's the November,
Is that November?
October.
October.
Yeah.
Good.
October.
October.
Mm-hmm.
And then how do we say that? 30. How do
Slash
we say that?
13.
30th. Good. 30th.
30th, 2009.
Awesome. We got it. Okay. So you guys know this. It just takes a little bit of practice so that it comes to your minds a little bit easier. Okay. And that's a big piece, is that if you mess up a little bit, but you're speaking quickly and you're speaking very fluently, your officer might be more likely to let you have a few mistakes, right? Like, oh, sorry, not November, October. If you catch that, then it's going to be okay. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Oops, I keep messing this up, y'all. I'm just so sorry. Clear all my drawings. Okay. All right. So this is, again, going to be another piece of your homework that I want you guys to look at. And this is just basically your dates. So we're looking at some important dates in your life, right? So it might be the date you got married or the date you got your green card. What other type of information might be on here for you guys?
What date of my kid's birthday?
Yep, birth dates, right? So when were your kids born? Maybe even, my kid was born in Afghanistan. My kid was born in Cairo. Just so that you have as much information about it as possible, right? So I want you guys to just kind of think chronologically, which means you start when you were born and go all the way up to now, right? So you want to do that in order chronologically.
Mm-hmm.
Am I freezing? Can you guys hear me and see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I saw my hand moving slow. I was like, oh no, my camera. Okay.
Okay.
So we're just going to practice writing that here. You guys are going to do this for homework. And then I want you guys to make sure that you're writing the dates in short form, okay? So let's practice. Asma, let's say that we're writing your form right now. What would short form, what would your date be here? I was born. In short form, what is your birthday?
08
Good,
slash 15
good.
slash 19. Okay. 92.
Perfect. 1992. We got it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Does that kind of make sense to everyone? We want short form dates, and then we just want some sentences over here so that you guys can explore exactly what the timeline will look like when the USCIS officers ask you all these questions. Be like, I'm a very confident speaker. Welcome me to America immediately. Okay? That's exactly what's going to happen, okay?
If we have citizenship in the next year.
I think so. I heard that the offices were open again on the 4th, is what the website said.
In the 4th?
On the 4th. Let's look. I just looked at it.
Because my green card renew it hasn't yet arrived. I don't know why.
Have you called anyone yet?
No, not yet.
When were you expecting it?
I think it's for renew it for since 5 months or maybe on
1 month?
February. On February.
Oh, in February?
Yeah, went to the West Virginia, but didn't arrive yet. I don't know why.
Okay. You might need to call someone because that seems like a very long time to me. I'm sure everything is delayed just because of the coronavirus. You know, people aren't working in the office or are working from home. But do you see here how you can check your case status?
Okay.
So this is just on the home page, so you can maybe even come here and find some more information that way. Okay?
Yeah, I will do.
Did you file online or did you file with a person?
With a person
Okay. All right.
in the office in West Virginia.
Okay. Good. Well, that at least means that you like have a person you can call if you can't find your information, right? You can call the office in West Virginia. Okay. No sweat. They got you. It's just everything's crazy right now, right? Okay. But it did say, I read up here that they are opening it. Certain field offices will resume non-emergency face-to-face services. Okay, so hopefully that means citizenship will be rolling and they don't have any excuses to deny our new citizens. Okay, so no problems because we want you guys here.
Okay.
All right. Oops. All right, so homework again, page 3. A little bit of homework. If you guys don't get it all done, that's okay. I just want you to be reading over it and thinking about this type of stuff, okay? All right. So this is a little bit of review, a little bit of practice. We have a lot of civics test questions that have dates in them, right? So they'll ask you things, you know, this first one, for example, what month do we elect our president? November, right? And if we were going to say that in short form, what month number would we use? If we were going to say it in short form, what number month would it be?
10.
10?
The month, yeah, the
April.
November.
April 10.
So if we're talking about November, right?
okay.
So let's say November 1st. What is the short form for November 1st?
November 11. 11.
No, 10.
11. And then it's first. So we would do
01.
Good. And then so let's say 2019.
2019.
Look at you. Can't get anything by you. Perfect. Okay. So we would just say November, and then just so we know, the month 11, that is November, right? So we have January, February, March, April, May,
June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
right? We got it. Okay. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
I think April 14th.
15.
April 15th. You guys got it. April 15. And what's the short form of April 15?
04.
Good.
15.
Good. And then whatever year, right? We just got to have 4 digits.
Okay.
Okay. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? The big one. It's a very, very big celebration for us. Light off fireworks.
New Year's?
New Year? What? Declaration of Independence.
December.
We have an Independence Day. When do we celebrate our independence? It's in July.
July, 4th of July?
Yeah, 4th of July. We call it Independence Day. 4th of July, July 4th, right? So July 4th, right? July 4 is when the Declaration was adopted. It's in 1776 is the year. Okay, that's very important. If you get asked that and don't know it, I'll be sad, okay? So on July 4th, 1776, we adopted the Declaration of Independence, and we sent it to King George, and we said, we are free. No more taxation without representation, right? So that's when America's told the British that we're not doing this anymore. You guys aren't our boss. Okay? Very important date. So what is the short form for July 4th, 1776?
0704.
Good. And then,
1776.
thank you. All right. Now, when was the Constitution written?
I don't remember.
I know it's 1787, I think. Let's go ahead and look up the answer to this, because I might be wrong. I thought we just had to know the year, but I'm worried we don't. See, don't feel bad if you have to Google it. Just make sure you don't have to Google it during the test. September 17th, 1787. All right? September 17th, 1787. I didn't know that. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. We don't know also.
It's okay. Thanks, guys. All right, so when was the Constitution written?
September 17th.
Good. We'll never forget it, right? September 17th. I thought we only needed the end year. And then what was the year?
1776. The same years for
1787.
87. Okay.
Let me check. Just I'm always worried I'm wrong. I'm teaching you guys the wrong thing. Yes, 1787. Okay.
Mhm.
So in that time between the July 4th year, 1776, and 1787, we had about 10 years, 11 years. And in that time, we were fighting the British for our independence. The British invaded the United States, and we had to fight back and make sure that they were going to leave us alone. And then we had to fail a couple times at putting a government together. We tried a couple different ways before we did it the way that we have it now.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we're not perfect. No one is. We had to try a couple times before we could get it right. Okay. Oops, let me go ahead and clear that then. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
The World War One.
What territory did the United
Territory.
States buy from France in 1803? This was a long time ago, y'all. 1800s, very early 1800s, right? Thomas Jefferson was our president. He bought it from the French, and it was named after a state, the state that has New Orleans. Starts with an L.
L.
The Louisiana,
Um,
does that ring a bell? The Louisiana territories, right?
mhm.
So Louisiana is that state down there. It kind of looks like a shoe. It got hit by Hurricane Katrina.
Mhm.
Okay, New Orleans is a city there. It was owned by the French, and the French decided we like money more than we like Louisiana. So they sold it to Thomas Jefferson, and that's when Thomas Jefferson sent explorers out to California and said, this is America now, like coast to coast, America, okay? So it expanded, it doubled the size of America when he bought the Louisiana territory, okay?
Okay.
So that's an important one. So what territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
Louisiana Territory.
Good, the Louisiana Territory. Okay. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
World War One.
World War what?
One?
Let's say that's the answer for 7. World War I is a perfect answer for number 7.
Okay. 2.
Let's hear. That's okay. Let's name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. We had a very important war in the 1800s that's kind of relevant right now, right? We're having all of the Black Lives Matter and protests like that. So what was the war that had a lot to do with the way Black people were treated in this country? What was the war called?
World War Two.
No, you're close. You're kind of close. World War II was when we fought the Nazis. Okay? The Civil War.
Civil War, yeah.
Right? So the north of our country fought the south of our country over the rights to own slaves. Right? Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm glad we're reviewing this because we did this. I think this was one of the first lessons I taught you. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The
A
1800s.
long time. Yeah.
A long time. Oh my gosh. We need to review. No, that's okay. That's why we're here, right? And then one war fought by the United States. We've already said two: World War I, World War II, and then we have the Gulf Wars, Vietnam, as well as Korea, right? Okay.
Okay.
And then what major event happened in the United States on September 11th, 2001? What happened on September 11th, 2001?
I think the fire in New York City and the big building.
Yeah, right? So the terrorist attack. That's what they say. On the card it says, terrorists attacked the United States. You could say terrorists attacked the World Trade Center. They also attacked the Pentagon that day. But if you just say that terrorists attacked the United States, that's the answer that they're looking for on the back of your card, okay? Okay. So just for a little bit of practice, how do you write September 11th in short form?
September 09,
09, good.
11
Good.
to 2001.
Good. 2001, 2001. Okay?
Mhm.
All right. We got this, y'all.
Terrorist
Here's
attack.
the answers down here. Huh?
Terrorist attack. That's right.
One more time.
Terrorist attack.
A terrorist attack. Yeah. I'm sorry. Let me spell that for you.
Yeah.
Terrorist attack.
Terrorist attack.
Good. Okay. And then down here we have, up here is the Louisiana purchase. Purchase Louisiana territories. Okay. All right. Is that feeling okay? Making good sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. No problem. I'm glad you asked. Oops. Okay. So I thought that this was a cool little calendar. We don't have to do anything with this. It's just an option. So as you guys know, my partner from Azerbaijan, he's taking college classes right now. He is 3 years into his associate's degree, which I think is kind of funny because it usually takes people 2. But we just put together a calendar for him the other day so that he can study. Okay? So let's say that we're going to make a calendar for June. What day does June 1st start? What day does June start on?
Monday.
Monday, right? All right, so let's say we have to put our short form here. What would be our short form for June 1st?
06/01.
Good, exactly. And then we'll kind of, oops, I don't know how to do this. Select, that's what we do. Aha, perfect, okay? So what day then, if this is June 1st, what day is next Monday? What's the short form for next Monday's date?
06.
06?
07.
07? I always have to count. Is it 8? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Perfect. That's okay. I didn't know. I was just asking. I'm just making this up as I go along, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay. So does this kind of make sense how this calendar works? I think it's good when it comes to studying because here, if we go all the way down, we'll have all of our Monday classes. And you guys can figure it out that way. But it will also be important talking about days of the week. So are you guys familiar with the days of the week vocabulary? I feel like that's really common because both of you guys are working, doing home stuff where you use this information, right? Okay, perfect. All right. So if you guys want to use this, I just thought it was a really cool tool. It's like a nice blank template where you guys can organize yourself if you want it. So I just wanted you to have it. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, okay? All right. Do you guys have any questions for me? All of this is a lot, I know, but I just want to make sure that you guys are feeling comfortable with speaking about dates because the more fluent in English you sound when you're in this interview, just the easier and quicker it's going to be. Okay. How are y'all feeling?
Good, thank you.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Good.
So we have 5 minutes left. I'll go ahead. I'll show you just real quick the homework. So we do have some stuff that I put on the Wix site for you. How do we do this? Wix site, that's me. Okay. So I want you guys to watch a video. I thought I found a really cool video on YouTube that is, it's somebody who's actually, it looked like, is doing the interview, like they filmed them in there. So I thought you guys might enjoy watching that. It's about 17 minutes, so it's a little long, but it's some really good information. You guys can watch that right after class if you're interested. The guys who do it, it was very well spoken, so check that out. And then also here you have the handouts, so that thing that we scrolled through together, and you have a little bit of homework on page 2 and page 3, okay?
Okay.
And then here I'll put our recording from this class. So if you have any questions, you can always refer back to that, okay?
Okay.
All right, so have you guys been paying attention to the news this weekend? Not really?
No more racism.
Yeah,
It's so bad.
yeah,
Mhm.
right?
It's so bad what happened.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Are you guys feeling okay about everything that's happening? Or are you nervous or sad?
Everybody has nervous and sad because the black guy has
Died.
died on. That's not very good.
Exactly.
For everyone, every colors of skin, every religion, why?
Exactly.
My God create us different. I think it's if my God want to create us the same, he can do that.
Yeah. You know, I think like it's very intentional that we're all different. And that's a wonderful, very good, and very beautiful thing. And for me, it's what I love about America. We're supposed to be a melting pot, you know? I think for me, my favorite thing, I almost had us watch it today, is about Ellis Island. And the Statue of Liberty says, "Give us your poor, your huddled masses, your people yearning to breathe free." And I just love that. And that's how I see America. And it hurts my feelings when people aren't allowed to live in America and just live, not even have a good job, not even like eat good food, not even do those things, just like live, right?
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
I've definitely been bothered by it, and I have a lot of privilege in that it doesn't affect me directly, but it's still definitely not good.
Yeah.
But I don't understand the messy. Some people go to the grocery or the marketplace and stole everything. Why? I don't know. It's a result or it's a punishment. I don't know why.
That's an interesting way of putting it, right? Like I think I like that you brought that up, like punishment, right? So what would they be punishing someone for by looting like that? Like, do you think they're like mad at companies? Do you think they're mad at who do you think they'd be mad at doing that?
Um, I don't know why, but this is messy. I don't understand what's the reaction.
Mm-hmm.
It's not mean anything.
That makes sense.
It's make us not safe,
Mm-hmm.
more not safe. And we have disease and virus and also we are living in the unsafe country. It's so bad.
Yeah, definitely. So what do you guys think that you would like to see done? Like, what type of change do you think needs to happen for everyone to be equal?
The every people has a different culture, but that is definitely has not been done because some people has have a lot of problem with the another culture on with the another people. That is very bad to everybody. But It's everybody is human, but it's everybody has believe one God. Everybody has the same. Uh, Everything is same for everybody. But
Mhm.
just the color on culture has not a problem.
Yeah, specific in US because the US it's allowed the immigration people, and it's different people, by the way, everywhere.
Yeah.
I think the American people, I'm see the American people is a little bit and more Spanish people, more different culture, different people, and we us like US because we have free for religion, free for freedom, and it's make me upset to see that.
Yeah. I get what you mean. It's like you came here wanting freedom, and then you're seeing like, does everyone have freedom here?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I get it. And it is scary. The looting is scary. And it's one thing, it's like we're okay with peaceful protest, right? Which is like
Mhm.
everyone stands and everyone speaks, but I think a lot of my friends are worried, are they listening to us if we're not yelling? Are they listening to us if we're not breaking windows? And that's a scary place to be in too.
Yeah, and the big things, it's the same citizenship, American citizen, but different colors.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Or we the Middle East people, how to do with us?
You're like, I don't know where I fit in here, right?
Yeah.
It's true, and it's funny. I like that you have such good words to describe this, Asma, because like we were kind of talking. It's like here we are studying how to become American, and like
Yeah.
what we're learning is that the reality? Kind of what we're learning, that like we're a melting pot, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like what steps do we have to take from where we are to like what we see and what we're learning about in this class, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
It's
are we are as my country. That is not very uh, important because right now I am living in US. Right now I am percent in US. I live on US, but it's not very problem to everybody. The maybe the some people has coming from another country, but that is not very problem. For right now, everybody has living to one state, to one country. That is very good for everybody to understand. It's everybody has same on.
Yeah, and respect.
Yes,
Mhm.
respect, understanding, empathy. I think you guys all have great words. Well, I'm glad that you guys are safe, and I'm glad that you guys have big hearts and good brains. And I think that class will end here soon, but I will post the video. And if you need anything, email me or send me a text in WhatsApp, okay?
thank you
Okay,
so much.
thank you.
No
Be safe.
problem. Thanks, you guys, too. I hope I see you soon, and we'll talk soon. No problem.
Okay,
Thank you.
be
Bye.
safe, Morgan. Bye
Thank
Be
bye.
you.
safe.
Bye, guys.
Bye.